So not a lot of people know this. I got OSHA certified to work a chainsaw before we filmed.
And you talk about getting into like the headspace of preparing
Yeah.
to play this role and to bring it to life. Talk to me about your experience in embodying it physically.
So not a lot of people know this. I got OSHA certified to work a chainsaw before we filmed.
Yep.
So I was like, because I didn't know what I was walking into. I didn't know, are we going to be using the exact chainsaw that I think was real without teeth? And then I got on set, and it was not the real chainsaw. It was an incredibly screen accurate, very safe replica, made by Cameron Loden, our production designer, who put a lot of care into that. But they had two versions of the chainsaw for me. There was one that was pretty much just with the gears and the pieces out, so I could have for weight, and there was another one that was maybe 5 to 7 pounds that was uh, essentially like a rubber mold. And I can't even tell you now watching which time I'm using which. So I practiced prior with a real chainsaw. I also practiced prior trying to walk and run and sort of stumble in these boots in the dark before we filmed stuff because you're obviously got the mask on and we filmed at the Disney Ranch for parts, outdoors, not on a set, in the real outdoors in nature. Yeah, so it was a lot of the, physical stuff. And then as soon as I had the mask and the costume and I was on set, going well ahead of the scenes to walk the space with the stunt coordinator, have a conversation with the stunt coordinator, what the expectations are, what speed we're going, working with the other actors. The particular scene where we were doing the Franklin death, where Leatherface pops up, and it's the really iconic scene where he chops the guy in half. I remember being like, "Can we do that one more time?" Because the blood was super warm and it was like super nice because it was cold. It's December,